I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Alright, so I have had this Gottlieb Atlantis for probably like 2 years, maybe 3. Probably closer to 2, I don't know, maybe it is 3. And I've always wanted to bring it home and get it working and restore it. But I don't know, I'm starting to like wonder if I should sell it. I mean, I kind of like working on solid states better, I've learned. And I don't know, like how long is it going to be before I bring it home and restore it when I've got so many cool solid state machines that are in the queue. So I'm kind of just pulled it out, looking at it. My instinct is no, do not sell this. It is friggin' cool. Like, look at the art. I can see why this is a popular game. It's a looker. Obviously, wedge heads, one single player, are kind of just more popular in general. But look at the back glass. I mean, I'm not seeing any damage. I'm seeing some cobwebs. It's definitely yellowed and a little dusty up there, but not horrible. That side's pretty good. Oh, I see. Okay, paint's chipping away here. I missed that on the first pass. That looks pretty good. I do have the back door. Okay, let's see what we're looking at here. Some corrosion. Yeah, lots of corrosion, a little bit of rust. Oh, here's good news. I think I already knew this though. I think this is called the 0 to 90 unit. And then you just remove this and unhook this, and then it's got like a little, it's like a mini stepper. Usually it's responsible for alternating lights or match sequence. And on a couple machines that are supposed to have that in the machine, they were missing. I think they were both centigrade 37s that I had in the past. So it's good that that is still there. Man, I've stirred up a lot of dust here. I gotta go grab some Kleenex. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see how the dust is looking. I'll zoom out here. See that flying around? So I'll zoom back in, but I'm actually wearing a mask now because it doesn't take much to stir up some dust. Okay, so where were we? We were checking out the back here. So we got, everything appears to be there. It's definitely got some crusty, corrosion-y, cobwebby action. Can you see that? Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. A little bit gummy, but that works. Oh, probably gonna have spiders on my hands now. Let's advance the credit reel. Ooh, that one's a little gummy. Yeah, or is it? Oh yeah, that one. Check this out. That does not want to move in and out very freely at all. Okay, but that might be okay in terms of starting a possible game, because what we're gonna do is get rid of all these potato bugs, and I'm going to attempt to assemble this and just see what kind of state it's in, because that's half the fun. But let's take a closer look at the playfield here. The glass is on, so we'll take a closer look without it. But, you know, rubbers are definitely aged, but look at the playfield. Let's pan down here briefly. I do see one broken plastic right there, but that might be it. All in all, it looks pretty nice. There's the ball. Yeah. We have to get this glass off so we can actually really see what we're looking at, but definitely needs a cleaning. More potato bugs. I don't know where this was originally stored, but the side is not so bad. But check this out. This is the worst part of it. Very rusty. And check this out. This machine, you know, I've had it stored upright for a couple years. When I transported the machine, I would have shuffled it and moved it around, and there wouldn't have been a pile of dust sitting there. So in the time that it's been sitting in storage, somehow the little knob part of this button here has sort of deteriorated and left a pile of dust. That has to have been since I've stored this machine here. Because when you move a machine from one location to another, little piles of dust don't, you know, survive the trip. So how did this happen here, but not there? That doesn't make any sense to me. Weird, eh? Oh, that's a buddy calling. I will have to call him back right after. That's a shout out to Sean, fellow shenanigander. All right. And not Shawnee Boy. That's a different Sean. But yeah, so isn't that weird? So we got some serious crust going on here. But, you know, there's the lock bar. Everything appears to be complete and intact. All the original drop targets, it looks like. So the playfield, though, is nice. Like, it's not... This is totally a restorable project. A little bit yellowed over time. That's pretty common, but that's that ain't so bad. So I guess even the apron cards, is that one just blank there? That apron card. The apron itself even. Look at that. That's pretty nice. No stickers. What's the back side look like? Sean texted and asked me to give him a call, so what I'm going to do is call him back, and I'm going to try and set this guy up, and we'll take a look and see what happens. So give me a couple minutes here. Alright, I got it kind of set up on my cart there, using a coin box to give it a reasonable pitch. But there it is. I gave it a vacuum kind of everywhere on the exterior. And I have learned that I do not have the key, so I'm gonna go home and drill this bad boy out, because sometimes half the fun is exploring what's inside the cabinet, in case there's any hidden treasures. But look at this. Already know that I have this, so let's take a peek at what we got exactly. So Atlantis installation and operation instructions. That's pretty wild. You can buy one for $1 if you can find a vendor. Then we got original schematics. That is friggin' sweet. And they look to be in pretty darn good shape. Look at that. There it is. 1974 is my birth year. Well, maybe I will have to keep it. Or maybe not. I don't know yet. It's fun to explore and decide. Let's fold that up. And then this is probably like coin door schematics, coin chute circuits. Yeah. Oh, what is this? From Bullseye Amusements in Simcoe, Ontario. Atlantis scorecards. Okay. So, yeah, just some nice looking scorecards there. Pretty cool. And I guess that's it. That's all that's in the envelope. Any $100 bills? No $100 bills. Alright, so that's pretty cool to have. Put that over here. I really want to drill this out, but I'll tell you one thing, it is friggin' ridiculously hot, so hanging out in the garage here is not exactly cool. I mean, maybe we'll just turn it on and see what happens, and next time I come back, I'll bring a drill. Because it's easy enough just to connect it, and kind of, maybe it'll give me an idea of what I should bring back as well. Like, maybe I need to bring my fuses, because I noticed in the bag of hardware there is some fuses in there, so looks like somebody's been tinkering with something fuse related. Bye bye potato bugs. There's a bit of a crack here in the head, I noticed. What else? Points adjustments. There's that. Okay, so we got one pin in the top left, which means 4,000 for something. But yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's go plug this thing in and see what happens. This is also half the fun. Just trying to determine, or just to see what happens when you turn on a machine for the first time. Like, I don't remember where I got this machine. I highly doubt I tested it before. It was probably just like, grab this machine, go home and figure it out type deal, which I often do. If the price is right, I don't bother going through everything. Oh, I heard something as soon as I did that, so I feel like it's on. Yep, it is. We have 4 light bulbs. Back box is illuminated. The scores are reset to 0, so that's a good thing, possibly. Okay, well, I don't have any quarters. I guess let's hit the start button and see what happens. You ready? Holy shit, we got lights. And I heard a solenoid. Do we have a ball in here is the question. Oh, we do. Okay. Are our flippers live? Nope. It says we have 0 credits. But why would the solenoid fire? Oh. Interesting. I hear some stuff going on. And look, every time I hit the button, that happens. So it is in some sort of state. I wouldn't necessarily call it functional yet, but it's doing something. So I guess what's my strategy now? I think I do want to bring a drill back. That way I can see what's going on the inside. So maybe we'll whip home, grab a drill, drill out this lock, and check this out a little further. Alright, so I loaded up my drill and a couple very minor miscellaneous tools. Switch adjuster, some screwdrivers, and my one bin that has fuses and some other random crap. I won't be able to do much without multimeter and soldering iron, but this is just a preliminary investigation. Don't need to go too crazy. Oh yeah, that phone call that I got was actually, well, I said it was Sean, right? But turns out that, okay, let's go back in time here. I don't know if you're very shenanigandous, you might remember that I think I mentioned in a previous video that I used to have an X-Men Pro with color DMD, all LED, home use only, beautiful condition. I played the crap out of it, enjoyed it, loved it. And then my buddy Matt, shout out, was looking for a new machine, and I was kind of toying with the idea of letting that one go. When he said he was looking for a new machine, I thought, well, maybe it is time. So I traded the X-Men Pro for a skate ball and a Sea Witch, both of which I have owned in the past. And I have had the skate ball set up in my basement for a little while now, just went over it, tweaked it, threw in a new CPU, made sure it was still playing good, and I've had it set up for a while. We've played it a bunch. But I've had it up listed for sale for, I don't know, maybe a month or two now. And I started at whatever number I started at, I think 4,500 Canadian. Seemed to be like the pin side going, right? So every little couple weeks I would just lower the price. And last night I lowered the price to 3,800 bucks, and that was just enough of temptation that Sean decided he wanted the machine after all. He was over, I don't know, a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and we did a backlash trade, and we played a bunch of games, including skateball, and he was eyeing it up then. So skateball is leaving the building again, and that means, Jay, I need you again. When you're home from work, I'm gonna hunt you down. Go ahead. And yeah, so I do have beers in my fridge, so I've got payment ready for you. So I'm gonna have to play some farewell games on skateball tonight, and then pack her up, bring it upstairs, and get it ready for tomorrow's departure. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting, because that means I can bring something new home. Oh, sheesh, you know what I should almost do is, while I'm at storage, load up something to bring home, but I'll have to think about that. I gotta decide what it is I want to put in that space. It might be Sea Witch. Anyway, I will see you in 1 minute with a drill. Alright, there's the drill. There's my metal catching tray, aka back door. And there is the crusty lock that's going down, hopefully without a fight. So, I was going to bring my tripod, but I forgot, so you could watch me struggle again, but hopefully there will be no struggle, so we'll see. Give me a minute. Okay, well, I failed. I literally drilled through the lock. And by through, I mean all the way through. But, oh, there it is. Finally. I am hot, sweaty, annoyed, frustrated. Well, maybe I exaggerate a little bit, but what a pain in the arse that was. Now, I don't know what's going on here. These nuts on the other side must not be there for this to be loose like this. It was always like that, but I don't know if the nuts on the other side rusted right off or what, but what do we got in here? This better have been worth it. Hey, we got original tilt bob, so that's something. What does that say? retain your ticket stub. Southland Printing something or other. Okay, we got Chime Box. 90,000 plays. Got the original knocker. Interesting. Okay. That was really not fun, I gotta tell you, to drill that out. It should have been more simple, but I made a bit of a mess. That's okay. We're in. Okay. Let me reset. Try and pry off this friggin' lock bar and glass. That's gonna be the next challenge. Look at this glass. Hasn't been off for a while. The beer seal is now stuck to the glass rather than the lock bar. So I'm gonna try and pry that off and I'll be right back. I need a Diet Coke. Alright, I got the glass off. Let's take a closer look here. Oh, looks like I need to bust out one of those newer instruction cards. That one's a little crusty, but the apron's nice. And let's check out this playfield. Probably the first time it has seen the light of day in a long, long time. So, what are we seeing here? Some petrified rubbers, of course. Get rid of these guys. Throw them in the garbage. But yeah, so this plastic is broken, but okay, let's look for the wear. Where is the wear? Where is the wear? Inserts. Rollovers work. Insert, a little bit sunken insert. For the most part, they're pretty good. Pop bumper wear is very minimal. I mean, often it's pretty crusty and worn out around there. That's actually very nice condition. I'm going to take the vacuum to this again. You can see a little bit of corrosion in the corners there. But, oh, there's another little chip right there. But I'm pretty sure you can get Atlantis plastic sets. So, look at those drop targets. Those are pretty cool. Hitting blue and white targets at the same time is 5,000. That's one cool thing about this game. One drop target is 500, but if you hit two at the same time, you get 10 times the value. So that's really cool programming for an EM. Yeah, this is in nice shape. I'm pretty happy about it. Let's open up. Let's see what we got inside. Put this ball over here. Okay, try and do this one-handed. Uh-oh. Okay. Use my head to hold up the playfield, which hurts, till I can get the prop bar. Come on. I can't stand up any taller. There we go. Okay. Alright, I can remove my head. Alright, so we're in. First thing I note. Oh, sorry, I think I just hit pause there accidentally. I meant to zoom out. Okay, we're still live. Okay, so yeah, first thing to note is that there's no hidden treasures, no $100 bills, no bags of jewels, stashes of cash. There's definitely something going on with these wire nuts. I'm not really sure what. I don't think I have seen the Ontario Hydro sticker on this machine anywhere, so that means if it was routed, it wasn't routed in Ontario. I was going to say maybe those were tying into an isolation transformer, which would have been required to route anything in Ontario back in the day. Unless that is the Ontario Hydro sticker back there, but probably not. It's usually, actually I think it has to be visible, so the inspector can come and make sure you're legit. Oh, it's an airplane overhead. And then let's take a look here. So, do you see any hacks? What do we got? I don't see any visible hacks other than those wire nuts, but maybe somebody just decided to add a new cord on at one point. Maybe that's all that is. Okay. Well, the labels are still there. So it's got definitely some corrosion-y, crusty, rusty, dusty, and musty going on, but this looks to be complete. Like, look at these chimes, they look to be in good shape. And coil doesn't look burned up. Well, I don't expect that I'm gonna have any luck starting a game, but I can certainly turn it on and see what happens. There's another airplane. Oh, you know what? There is an air show going on this weekend. It's only Tuesday, so not quite yet, but they're must be warming up. Okay, I turned on the machine. Yep, here we go. Now let's see what happens when we hit the start button. What is going on inside? That's not the start button. That's the give me my quarterback button. Or dime. No, probably quarter. Whoa, did you see that? It's the drop target reset coil that goes off when you hit the start button, which makes sense because it wants to start the game fresh. But when it did that, oh, it's not doing it now. A little bit of pile of corrosion dust. I should get my mask back on. Okay, so I wonder if we're in a game. Let's just hit the flipper button. So let's give me 1 second here. I'm gonna pause, put the playfield down. Let's see if any of the playfield switches are active. Also remember that I don't think the game will actually start unless... Holy shit, we just started a game. Okay, I bet ya. Let's test the flipper button. Here we go. Oh my god, it works. Holy shit, okay. I wonder if I can find some flipper rubbers. I don't really want to roll the ball around in those zones. Could that, if the ball touches the switch in the kicker arm, would that short something? I'm gonna try and run around my garage and find at least some flipper rubbers so we can attempt to play this game and see what happens. Give me 1 second. Okay, check this out. I found a pile of old used rubbers, and they actually fit on here without, you know, closing the slingshot switches to each other. And I just used some rubber, white rubber rings for the flipper rubbers. That'll do for now. But I also noticed, look at these stand-up targets. Aren't they cute? Stars and... Oh, I just hit... Oh my god. No! I accidentally hit the rollover, and then the 10-point chime went off, and I think the 10-point chime got locked on, so we have to start from scratch here. Come on, please work. Start. Ball kick out. All right, we're live until something locks on. There we go. Okay, let's try some Atlantis here. This is when would have been a good time to have my tripod. It would be nice to actually vacuum the playfield first a little bit. Let's do that. Okay. At least we'll get rid of that part of the mess. Okay, here we go. First game of Atlantis. Let's see how long this lasts. Till the solenoid locks on, right? Uh-oh. I don't know if that's a chime locked on or not. I hear some buzzing. Still sounds like buzzing. Does sound like it's coming from the chimes. Let's pull this. Maybe not. Because I think that disables the chime, so maybe the buzzing is a score reel. So let's plug that back in. Who knows, it could be one of a million things. But I'm not giving up just yet. Let's try this one more time. Let's just go over some switches, see what happens. Okay, yeah. Score reels are not budging. Yes, yes, yes. I hear the buzzing. Oh, it's this guy here. That guy is locking on. If you close it, there we go. Just needed a little bit of love. Okay, that reel is now moving. This guy also is locking on. What's this guy? Come on, you can do it. Oh, I got it. There it goes. See that? It's turning now. Well, trying to. Yeah, there we go. Now we need this reel here. Come on, you can do it. No, not quite. Okay. And then this should be the 10s. He's kind of turning. And then here is the, no, this is the 10s. That was the what? This is the 1s. Where are we? Oh no, that's a dummy 0, right? Wait, what am I talking about? This is, is that the, the dummy 0, 10s? I mean thousands, hundreds, 10s. Okay, so that was thousands reel. Showed this. Anyway. Well. Oh, and that's the 0 to 90 unit. Okay. So, interesting. Got a little bit of life out of this guy. Let's try this again. Hey, see that? Uh-oh. There it goes. There he goes. Okay. Let's try some drop targets. Yeah, there were thousands. Oh, that didn't go down all the way, so. Whoa, look at the size of this rubber. This has got to be a friggin', wow, that is nuts. No, there we go. 10 points is going. 1,000 points is going. Oh, that's good. There it goes. The drop target bank reset. So the hundreds, we need to try the hundreds now. Giving me 1,000. So hundreds reel is a little bit sketchy, but maybe I can actually sort of play a game without stuff locking up now. Let's try a ball. Cool. Oh, I like it. I'm liking it a lot. It's got the centigrade on the right, type centigrade 37 type action on the right. It's got that drain potential there. Is that kicker actually working? Yes, it is. Target's off, target's on. Oh. Lights are starting to happen. Oh, look. 5,000 points for that one. Oh, sweet. This is working way more than I was anticipating it to. Needs a little love in the 100 chimes. Sorry, the 100 maybe chimes and also 100 score reel. Alright, he says, it said ball, yep, ball 3 in play, so that's actually working. The ball count unit. I like this game. I love the art. I like the layout. I like the rules. Should be a fun tournament game. Oh, I just need that one last. Oh, tried to bank it. Come on, baby. Almost. No! Okay, look at that. Ball in 5. Ball 5 in play. Ball in 5 play. Alright, last ball here. I am so sweating. It's so hot in here and outside. This is going to be the last ball and the last of being anywhere in this heat. Holy crap, nice save. Oh shit, don't look through the camera. There's a bit of a delay. But there it is. Oh, and the match unit moved to 80. And I had 90, so I didn't get a match. But all in all, for how long this has been sitting, a little bit of maneuvering, and it's in much better health than I anticipated it to be. So that's pretty sweet. Before I melt, I'm going to have to end this video. So thanks for watching.